Nice to have you with us. Yeah, on the back of that, Kilkenny won't want to suffer back-to-back defeats, and Tipperary would love to put one over them again, of course.
Yeah, well, this is the game we've been talking about almost since last year's All-Ireland final. Almost the talk about how good a game that was died down, because Kilkenny won the first meeting between Tip and Kilkenny in 2009. Tip got one back last year, so this is seen by a lot of people as the deciding game, you know. And there's a huge rivalry between these two counties at the best of time. You know, the Share border, and they're two of the traditional hurling counties. So they have that rivalry, but it's even more intense now because of what's at stake, what's gone on the last 2 years. And whilst this mightn't be an epic, free-flowing, high-scoring game...
I was going to ask you about that, yeah. It's set up nicely, but will both sides be ultra-cautious initially?
No, I wouldn't. You'd be able to sense the tension in the ground. Yeah. It's going to be electric, and the hits are going to be immense. And like I say, it mightn't be a particularly open and free-flowing sort of game. It may well be, but I still think it'll be so interesting to watch, because you know the margins are going to be particularly tight, and lads, like, these are two great teams that are really going to be laying their bodies on the line. You know, it's going to be you know, blood and thunder.
So yeah, we're going to see Kilkenny come out then, as they usually do, the opening 10-15 minutes and blitz everything if they can, players included.
They'll certainly try, but you see Tipperary have taken on that as well. You know, look what they did to Waterford. They got a goal against Dublin this year, which was the difference. You know, they basically took what Kilkenny did and took it one step further last year. So the two teams are going to be trying to do the exact same thing. I'd imagine they'll go and see can they find a weakness early on, and see can they exploit that as well. So, you know, while I said it might be free-flowing and open, you know, there might be a couple of goals in the first couple of minutes.
How important then is the referee, Brian Gavin, going to be, and his approach, you know, what approach he'll take to the game? You know, will he try and allow it free flow? Will he try and, you know, well, that's on the cusp of breaking the rule, but we let it go just to keep the game...
In general, a hurling referee will, as they say, let the game go, you know, and it's always been a bone of contention with people who watch a lot of football. You know, in football it seems that everything is blown up and it becomes a very stop-start game. Hurling tends to be a lot more free-flowing, because what would be a foul, or indeed an assault and a yellow card, or maybe a red card in football, is, you know, wave it on,
handbags,
let it go, you know, and that's probably one of the reasons why hurling is a better game to watch. But yeah, I'd say there's going to be a lot of borderline stuff in it, and rightly so, you know, because this is the very top level. You know, lads will be going so hard at it.
Formidable goal scorers on either side as well.
On both sides, yeah. Well, Tip had 14 goals in the Munster Championship in 3 games, which is incredible going. They only got one against Dublin. That was a bit lucky, but you know, they have a goal threat, a real goal threat. Lara Corbett's unbelievable. Owen Kelly, Seamus Callahan's chipped in with a few, and there's, you know, a few other guys around.
Capable. On
the other side, you the likes of Henry Shefflin, Richie Hogan got a cracker there. I think we saw it against Waterford there off the end of the stick. You know, so. That's one of the major things that separates these two teams and everyone else is their goal scoring ability, because goals win games, obviously, and if you can get them early in the game, they kill them off. All right, just on the minor front, Keith Barr said in one of the papers this morning, man hadn't been landed on the moon the last time Dublin won a minor final, but a lot of men will be over the moon if they can land one this coming Sunday against Galway. What do you think? That's true. 65 was the last year it happened. I don't know when the man landed on the moon, to be honest with you. But yeah, Dublin are in the final, first final since 1983, when Niall Quinn was part of the team, actually. And Joe Cooney was the big man for Galway that day. They're playing Galway again. A lot of people were thinking they'd be playing Clare, because Clare were favourites, having lost last year's final. Two very big, strong physical sides, plenty of hurlers on both sides. A lot of expectation on Dublin. They've got 4 lads. Dual players in the hurling final this weekend, and the football a couple of weeks ago.
Costello being one,
Cormac Costello, Kilkenny. I would just edge slightly towards Galway in that one.
The senior one?
Kilkenny.
Kilkenny?
I said it at the start of Kilkenny, so I'll stick with it.
OK, we look forward to seeing you back here on Monday, Peter. Thank you very much. By the way, if you're around Croke Park on Sunday, there will be collectors outside. They will be very visible. The